If you are a person who's accumulating debts, or maybe you feel like debt is seem never to leave you or cease with you, I have a good news for you, because in this video I'm going to show you another perspective of debt and why is it a wealth signal. But before I go deeper into that, I just want to ask you this question. Are you making decision upon how much you currently have right now, either on your bank account or the income you're making? Or are you making decision according to how much you truly want and desire to have and want in your life? And why did I ask you this question? Because it's important for you to know that it's not about how much you have in your bank account, it's not about how much you currently have right now, but it's about how much you truly desire and want to have. And in this video, I'm going to take you in a different levels to understand the true meaning of debt and why is it a wealth signal. I'm going to take you also into understanding what to do when it's coming to accumulating debt and dissolving the patterns that are actually is the energy behind those debts. And the last part, I'm going to invite you to a beautiful opportunity that I have a special for those who will be called in after this activation, and then a lot is going to be activated for you to fully deepen in and dive in order for you to fully embody the energy and activation that will be activated in here and fully embody the shift that will take place for you. And if this is the first time in my channel, my name is Rahma El Arif. I am a transitional growth coach and I love empowering impact-driven entrepreneurs and leaders to master their vibrational energy, but also to fully transform life and create a purposeful, joyful life they truly desire and successfully. So without further ado, we're going to go to the first step, which is we are going to talk about the true meaning of debt, the energy beneath it. First of all, I want you to see debt as not just a shame and a guilt, like the way on how we perceive it most of the time, feeling ashamed for having debt, feeling guilty for not paying for it, or etc. And the scarcity we hold behind it of the idea that something is going to be taken away, and especially if it's coming from a bank debt that maybe perhaps you took money, a loan or something, and then you have to pay it in a certain time and etc. So what's really keeping on emphasizing that date to go even more and showing more as never going away is the energy beneath, the energy of scarcity. First of all, when you're scared that you're not going to be able to pay your debt on time, when you're scared that maybe you're not going to have enough money in a certain time in order for you to pay them on time. So you're not actually inviting the ability for the money to support you and help you to shift those dates and pay them, but instead you're inviting lack, you're inviting scarcity, you are inviting the possibility of you not being able to do what is it that you truly want. So therefore, I'm going to help you now to shift that shame, that guilt about that date, those loan or whatever it is, that type of date that you are having, maybe you're owing money to someone, etc. And instead see it this way. When you're having dates, either someone borrowed you money, I want you to understand that this is how money wanted to come to you. It's a decision that the other person involved took and was willing to do so. So it was money wanting to show up for you and support you and provide for you through this other person. The second thing about debt, the way to see it is that whatever it is that you're owing in terms of your debts, your loan, and etc., it's actually showing you how much money is coming to you. Because that money, of course, you will have it in order for you to pay the debt. So when you are seeing that as a leverage, when you seeing that as a way for you to have way more, receive more, then you're completely changing the data and the energy beneath it, and you are actually opening up yourself to receive more, because you know that more money is coming your way, and that money you're owing, it's already on your way to you. The third thing is that you have to know that in order for you to earn a certain money or a certain loan or etc., is because you're trustworthy. You trusted yourself of paying that date, and because of that, that person who borrowed you that money, that person who gave you that loan, knows that for sure you're going to return it back. So you see now the difference when you embedding the energy on a level of prosperity, on a level of knowingness, that you know for sure it's impossible for you not to have the money to pay that date on time or whenever it's needed. Then you are now shifting your nervous system, your subconscious mind, to see things in a different way, but you're also inviting the consciousness within you to go in another direction to help you, and even the money consciousness to help you create more of that prosperity income that will come to you in your life. Now, what to do when it's coming to accumulating those dates? There is one reason of that. The number one reason is because you are not conscious about your money. You are not keeping track of how much you're having. You don't control your money, but instead money is controlling you. And that is a bad thing, because in order for you to be able to invite more that energy of money, you need to be in control of money. So you need to understand how much you're spending and be aware about your bills you have to pay every month. For example, you have to be aware about how much you have left out that you haven't paid, either your loan, your debts, and etc. And whenever you're having money, you have to keep on paying off even a little bit. Let's say you have so many dates, then you're going to choose what's really essential right now for you, and that will avoid you the stress, the pressure, and etc., the tension, and you're going to pay off that date whenever you're having money. Then pay little by little those different dates that you are having. And the second things to do is that you have to know that the way on how you give that money will come back to you 10 times. You can imagine, for example, that whatever it is that you want to pay for, which is what I told you in the beginning, that it's a way for you to know that more money is coming to you. So therefore, in order for you to be able to be in that level of state of being, of knowing that more money is coming to you, then you have to play around that you already have the money and you received it 10 times more. Or whenever you are giving money, you're going to play around and figuring out that maybe you make 10 times more. And then you're going to play that in a certain way until it feels real to you that you're having this money. And once you do that, now try to take that money and imagine that you already paid the dates, however, how much it is. And whenever you're having money, you multiply it and you imagine that you pay the dates that you're having. But here is the thing. Never invite doubts, never invite uncertainty, never invite scarcity or lack, because it will not invite that possibility of you welcoming the way of money consciousness to come and provide through you and support through you, in order for you to dissolve the energy and emotion when it's coming to your dates and money around you, which is simple. You're going to actually pay attention on how do you feel when it's coming to pay your date, when it's coming to someone reminding you about a date, when it's coming to a text message, however it is that the way and how you've been reminded about the date. And you go on and check in your energy. What is it that comes to you at the first place? Is it scarcity, lack? Is it shame? Is it guilt? And then you dissolve those emotions. The best way in how to do it, it's simply you can journal about those emotions that when they're coming up. You can journal about them and really alchemize the energy that comes around it. Or you can simply use the alchemical way on how to dissolve that, which is simply recognizing it, being grateful for it, and taking that emotion to come up and releasing it. And if you have no idea on how to alchemize them in fully release them from your nervous system that are recording them, or removing any subconscious belief that is underneath the limiting belief that are creating more that emotions or whatever it is, that pattern that appears to be around your money and your dates. I have a special masterclass that I'm going to put the link below the descriptions, or the opportunity that I'm inviting you for, which is an upcoming masterclass called Money Love Magnet, that is going to help you to fully embody the energy of the person who calls in more wealth and dissolve any date energy, dissolving any type of energy you have around money, the blocks, and release them, but fully understanding how to uplift and elevate and expand more your capacity of receiving and be in your fullness of the person who receives more instead of the person who repels abundance but calls in more abundance flow and overflow in their life. The link for the upcoming masterclass will also be below the description. Let me know about what you had more as a powerful insight and resonated with your soul and your heart. And I would love to hear about them, about what has been shifted for you, what has been activated for you through this video, because this is what empowers me back as well to come and offer you more in love and more ways for you to activate so that you can actually create your success effortlessly. Sending you so much love and thank you for watching this. And I cannot wait to see you for the next video. Much love. Mwah.